rains a lot.
I'm in the mountains.
Not like this, dude. There is no sidewalk, dude.
Alright, so we're about to get underway. What's up, guys? This is Dark M on the 1s and 2s.
Hey, and this is sniperworm.
Yeah, and I'll be doing some partial commentary, mostly working the camera, but I'll try and give some input when I can. This is Winners Bracket Round 2 of the eSportsHI opening League of Legends tournament. And we got on the blue team, Team I'm a Hero, and on the purple team, 7 Kingdoms.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game to see. This is the first time we're getting to see I'm a Hero in action, so we'll get to see our first peek of them. And we've already seen one game from 7 Kingdoms. They did quite well in that first game, so hopefully they can keep that momentum going and get themselves another win here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we're into Champion Select. As it was stated before, I'm a Hero is blue team, so they will have first ban, first pick, of course. So let's see what their first ban is going to be. First ban is Blitzcrank.
Pretty
really standard stuff.
Pretty standard.
I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot of standard bans here.
Do you think there's anything they're going to target? Because 7 Kingdoms did play a match already, which they probably saw.
Yeah, they played a match, but their champion selection was all over. Okay. Are you alright?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Grayson, you almost knocked this off.
Dude, that fell off your laptop.
You know that if this fell off, Matt's laptop would have been destroyed. This is a lot of weight.
Dude, pull the laptop. Crash it.
Dude,
Okay.
sorry about that.
Okay, so we had a Jax ban and a Malphite ban.
No, Donatello.
I'm guessing that Jax ban is a target ban for someone on the enemy team. Because that is a really odd ban.
Oh, while we're on that subject, I'm really happy that even though this is technically a free-to-enter tournament and the prize is just RP, I'm really glad to see that the teams are doing their homework and actually looking at what people are picking and targeting them out, because it has made a big difference in a lot of sets. Okay, so again, pretty safe bans. Ezreal's always a problem.
Yeah, it looks like blue team just going standard bans, whereas purple team clearly has an agenda.
Purple team has a decision to make now, though, because they've target banned twice. I'm assuming the Anniveans also target.
Oh,
whoa.
They're leaving Shen open.
Charlie.
Both Shen and Amumu open. They've been highly contested this tournament, so we'll see if I'm a Hero decides to pick one up. And they do.
Yeah, and they take a Mumu.
Yeah, they first pick a Mumu.
I guess that's not a bad trade-off. You get at least one of the two. Better than banning one and losing the other at that point. But we'll see if the 7 Kingdoms is even interested in Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, 7 Kingdoms has highlighted Nocturne.
That what did the King Newman use Nocturne in the last set? Oh, there we go.
I don't know. Raisin, could you take a look-see?
A demonstration in superior judgment.
No, it's easier to go into their sheet for the specific team.
I can do that, Raisin.
Okay, so, well, right now it looks like they're highlighting Nocturne and Shen, 2 strong picks. They have good synergy together.
They're probably gonna pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the timer is counting down. And yeah, it looks like they have Nocturne and Shen. So we're seeing
insta-locked MF.
Yeah, Misfortune locked in and potential Leona to go with it. And they do lock
two very popular bottom lane characters this tournament.
So on the other side, to go against it, it looks like they're gonna go Graves.
The Sheriff.
With... Whoa, I guess we'll have to see what they pair with Graves.
Against Leona, you probably need something to cockblock Leona, right?
Well, it depends really on your style. It's not just fat supports that do well. There's also certain specific matchups, like Leona really struggles against Janna.
Well, because it's just so hard to lock them down and to even get in range.
Yeah, because Janna's Tornado counters Zenith Blade because she can tornado you in the middle and you just don't go anywhere.
Oh. Going with that Ruru.
Okay, yeah, locking in Lulu. That's been another strong support pick throughout the tournament.
Lulu has been a highly influential champion in this tournament.
So what we're seeing here is Team I'm a Hero is definitely looking to go with a heavy AoE style comp.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even notice that. I really like the Wukong pick in that case.
Yeah. Whereas Purple Team is really going with a heavy dive composition.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're really I guess they're really kind of going on the fact that MF is low mobility, and same with Lux. Oh, okay, and they round out their picks with Twisted Fate.
Very nice. Dude, we could potentially be seeing a 5-man bottom dive
No.
with all of those global ults. We could easily see a 1v1 turn into a 4v1 or a 5v2.
Yeah, there's a lot of global ults on the Purple Team, really laning phase oriented team. Whereas the Blue Team is going to be all about those team fights.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably going to see Blue Team try to get some early coordinated ganks, which will convert into towers, hopefully, to try to push it towards team fighting. Because the longer it stays in laning, just as a team, the worse it is for them.
And it looks like Lux is trying to counteract the TF by taking teleport.
Yeah.
So that she could try to be close to as mobile as he is. I mean, oh wow, now that I noticed it, this was like one of the first times where we actually got to the delay and the music was still playing. OP.
Okay, so yeah, we got a 3-minute wait here before the game actually starts up for us.
And now I shall reveal the summoners. Bada bing.
Okay.
So we got, again, like I said, Lux, Teleport Lux, Cleanse Graves, obviously for the Leona Amumu.
Yeah.
And... oh, Shen is running Exhaust, not Ignite.
Won't be for long.
Yeah, that's a really strange summoner pickup for Shen. Surprised to not see, that he doesn't have teleport for himself.
Maybe he wants to guarantee that the Nocturne Fear will go off.
That's what his taunt is for, though.
It's like he's really
I'm not sure why he would take Exhaust then, because Ignite would ensure kill potential.
Well, it's more like teleport is a way better spell to take in most cases. I guess he has Exhaust for, I don't know, he just really wants to lock down one person. Like those times
It's true, because if Shen is gonna do Shen things, he has to be prepared to lose, his tower and then some. Teleport would have really helped him.
Yeah, so it just seems like he's taking a second Exhaust to help shore up the team fight. Because a lot of the enemy team is AoE, so if you can really cut down on that initial AoE burst damage, particularly from MF, Lux, or Wukong,
yeah.
if you can cut down one of their primary damage sources, it'll really weaken their ability to fight.
Yeah.
Exhaust them.
Like if Wukong ults in the middle of everybody and Shen gets his Exhaust off, that'll be really helpful. And or if he wants to dive on, MF with Nocturne, the Exhaust will also be really useful. Because Lulu's gonna need to stay by Graves and peel, most likely.
Well, the key for Purple Team is they can't get all caught up in the AoE.
Yeah.
If they're able to bait out some of the AoE without getting more than one of themselves caught, they'll be in a really strong position.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if the Blue Team gets a good initiate, the Purple Team is probably just going to disappear.
Yeah. But this is gonna be very interesting. Both teams going with very solid comps with solid champions. So
yeah, nothing gimmicky.
No
here.
gimmicks. No gimmicks. And will Blue side have any factor in this, I wonder? With Leona MF possibly hitting level 2 before Graves and Lulu. Would they be able to insta-jib them if at level 2? The bottom lane.
Most likely not.
Most likely
MF
not.
not known for her upfront burst, especially at low levels. She's more of a DPS style champion. So it's possible they could definitely kill someone, but it won't be before they can react.
Right, right.
It won't be like a Taric lane or something where it's extreme burst and you just get CC'd and die without being able to move.
So if any kills are gonna come, it's either gonna come later or maybe from the jungler after 6.
Yeah, I mean, ordinarily Leona doesn't actually have a whole lot of kill potential until level 3.
Okay, hold on. I need to change this real quick. Bam. Okay, so now we are in the game window.
Okay, so
I got it.
I guess overall the teams, their solo queue ELOs from last season fairly similar. So hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see us a good game here.
The real key is gonna be the solo gold player. We'll see if that gold ranking makes a difference or not.
I mean, I feel like the key for this game is going to be whether or not Twisted Fate can establish himself as a global presence. Because that's usually a big turning point for teams that pick Twisted Fate. How useful is Twisted Fate during the laning phase?
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to MF going with that Jessica Rabbit skin. I approve. Actually, blue team is all skins. That's really cool.
Super skin time.
Super skin time.
Whereas purple team just sporting that Underworld Twisted Fate.
Yeah, and everyone else is defaulted.
Okay. No, this guy. This name.
Alright, we're in.
Okay, so we're in game.
Let's go. Okay, so everyone buying quickly on the purple team. They're already going.
Pings going down on the purple side by purple team. Looks like they're defending against an invade.
It's possible that they might want to get early wards there. And then look for a late invade. I'm not sure. Because it is a Mumu.
To Summoner's Rift.
If they want to go for a late invade on the blue, that would definitely be an option. Looks like Lulu's going to go ward their blue. Yep.
Ping going down on the blue side. Looks like they want someone to watch the red.
Okay, so defense. Oh, okay. So Mumu
so
sees
they're
them. He's
spotted
gonna
out
leave. He's
here.
gonna leave. Yeah.
Leona's pulling back to her team. It looks like purple team is aborting the invade for now.
No, they.
Oh no, now they're heading back into the bush.
They're gonna pick a
to see
fight.
if blue team is gonna get curious. Blue team knows they're
Oh
in there.
shoot! They're going.
Twisted Fate walking.
Nice.
Oh, first blood.
Whoa! Oh, Graves needs to keep shooting.
This is gonna be real ugly.
Oh my.
They have a ward. They just keep chasing out Lulu.
Oh.
A bad fight. Oh, but a good teleport.
Whoo.
Minions have spawned.
Well, that was crazy.
That was messy.
Yeah, thanks to the teleport, they're able to pull it relatively even. But if purple team had all been on the same page, they probably should have picked up a penta. Oh, well, not a penta, but all 5 of them.
They should have aced them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Graves. I thought Graves was gonna shoot a little bit more than he did.
There was a whole lot of miscommunication there on the purple side.
Yeah.
They couldn't decide whether they were going in or not.
So the kills went to one to Lulu, one to Graves, one to TF, one to MF, and one to Lux.
Yeah.
Okay. So aside from the Lulu getting the kill, which is kind of whatever, the most of the carries got the gold.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the kill distribution is pretty even. Both mids got a kill, both carries got a kill. So,
Dude, Nocturne got 3 assists though. That's pretty good for him.
I mean, pretty much everybody
Yeah.
benefited from that.
Yeah, everyone got a piece of everything, so more or less. So
The only person that's really behind from that is Leona compared to Lulu.
okay, so we got Wukong versus Shen. How does that matchup play out?
That's actually kind of a.
Shen doesn't die.
Yeah.
Wukong won't die either.
The problem with that matchup is that Wukong really needs to try to shit on you. But the thing about Shen is that he's really good at.
Give the mic to Chad if he's gonna talk, because
Yeah,
they can't hear
the
him.
problem with the top matchup right now is that Wukong really likes being able to bully you in lane. But the thing, oh wow, he's actually doing a good job there. But the thing about Shen is, as a champion, he's really good at resisting that kind of thing. Like, he's really good at just existing and just farming all day. So, as long as Shen plays this game, you know, it's gonna be tough. They really need to just end laning, you know, as quick as possible.
Nocturne taking his red. Oh, Mumu still hasn't taken his yet.
Yeah, Shen, it looks like Shen is having lots of trouble.
We're probably gonna see Wukong try and kill him soon because he still has Ignite.
Another thing that I noticed is that AD or GG, who was their AD carry, I think in their last game, he's top now?
No, he was not their AD carry last game.
Oh, so the name is just a troll then.
Yeah.
Okay, Nocturne's there. Wukong doesn't know.
Oh, never mind. The wave's too big. He can't do anything.
Wukong's gonna run right into Nocturne.
Oh, he's gonna ward try. Yep. And then
Oh, Nocturne shouldn't have showed.
get away from.
Wow, that was a really sloppy gank.
Especially since Wukong just warded. Wukong was gonna assume he was safe.
And they should have known that Wukong's summoners were down.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
Okay.
oh boy.
Twisted Fate taking a lot of damage.
He'll take him out of
Oh, Mumu.
Mumu in trouble.
Boom! He's dead. Nice. Very nice. Wrong place,
it's
wrong time. Okay, so bot lane for blue side recalling.
Once Umu missed the ban.
Wukong continuing to put the hurt on Charlie.
Should be noted though that Shen still has a lot of health potions, whereas Wukong is running out.
Yeah.
Wukong keeps us up. Yeah. Because he's gonna run out of mana and Shen is energy. So.
Yeah, and Shen still has
If
exhaust.
Shen doesn't die early, he's gonna win lane.
Okay, so bot lane for purple's pushing up. Didn't. Yeah, they're gonna miss quite a bit of CS.
Should be watching top since the bot is back. There's a lot of skirmishing going on. Wukong is gonna be cooked out.
Yeah, Wukong down to his last health potion, whereas Shen still has 4.
He can't do anything now. Shen should be trying to pick up money.
Especially since he has
so
the
many creeps.
he has the creep advantage too.
Shen is being too passive. He should be taunting and trying to pick up fight.
Yeah, Wukong can't disengage with that much mana he has. Or if he...
No, he's already recovered too much mana. He can decoy now.
Yeah, but he won't be able to fight him back though. So it's free. Wukong will either get one off.
Okay.
Oh, Wukong in trouble. No, Shen doesn't go for it for some reason.
Wukong's out of potions, so he should be pursuing it.
Okay, so Wukong's just gonna retreat to his tower.
Looks like Shen's going to ward before he makes his move.
Shen already lost.
CS count. Oh wow, Lux is getting out CS by a healthy amount already. It's gonna go back to top just because that's where the action seems to be. Yeah, here we go.
Now he has to go back.
Yeah, now Wukong needs to book it. Amumu's coming for a gank,
If Shen wanted that, he could have had that.
but that is warded, so Shen will just peace out.
Exhaust. He could have dove him.
Yeah, he's out.
He should really just hide in the lane bush.
But yeah, it's TF up by 20 CS on Lux.
Right now, I'd be looking for
Not a
Shen
good
to
start.
coordinate a dive on top.
For some reason, Lux only has boots now. I'm guessing she hasn't recalled yet.
Doesn't seem that way, yeah.
Or at least
Okay,
not after.
lasering to clear the wave.
They should coordinate a dive right now.
Lux trying to recall, but Twisted Fate not gonna let that happen.
Anywhere that has the yellow stone.
Is Amumu gonna cover the lane?
Yeah, any yellow. Just tell him look for my corner.
Amumu should really cover that wave instead of doing raids.
He should.
Like, yeah, that's just bad communication right there.
That's good. That's good coverage by Nocturne right there, because it's very reasonable to assume that a Mumu would be nearby at that point.
Yeah.
So he's just coming in to make sure that his mid doesn't get ganked without a counter gank.
Okay, bottom lane the CS, pretty even. MF going with triple longsword as opposed to the Vamp Scepter Dorans on Graves and the boots. Oh, MF not in position for that.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the.
And that's not good. Oh my gosh, where you at?
I mean that's one of the problems with MF Leona.
That's a dragon.
MF doesn't actually have
Faux show.
mobility, so sometimes it is difficult to follow up off of Leona's initiations.
No, and Amumu just handed off blue to Lux, I believe. Yeah.
Lux is coming.
So
She's gonna try to steal it with a laser, but
He has no idea when to
she doesn't know what's up.
too late, yeah.
He's not even gonna bother.
Tries to snipe TF, but nothing doing.
Should probably try and snipe.
They could actually try to contest the blue.
Yeah, this is a really dangerous
Not-
blue. They should not try to take it. Whereas blue team
Should go for it. Yeah.
And Amumu is going for it.
Nice.
Or rather, he's going to gank bottom.
I don't agree with that. The blue was
Now he's just
free.
pulling out. I don't know why he's not doing something.
Shen pulling him into turret range. Right now, Shen probably shouldn't try to fight with all those creeps
I
there.
don't know why he bought a chain vis. I would rather see Delta and Claw.
What do you want? Who bought what?
Shen just bought a flat out chain vis when I think he should have bought a.
Tabby or something. I would have liked to see maybe Ninja Tabby on Shen as a first buy.
Okay, so ping's going down on Amumu.
Yeah, they know he's there because of that new Chinese ward skin. And they know that Nocturne's blue. They... Oh no, they don't.
That's purple team.
That was
pinging
purple
it.
team.
Oh,
Gank
there's
on
the
mid.
gank on TF, but Nocturne's coming.
Oh, Lux needed to be there faster. By the time the binding was off, TF was already able to flash away. Okay, so now they're gonna do their blue.
Dude, that's the second. I saw that build yesterday.
TF is gonna love that blue. He was really low on mana at the time. Wukong appearing to pull away in the CS, it seems.
There's no way Wukong can.
Woo! That trade not good for Wukong. Shen still with health pots too, yeah.
Yeah.
TF probably gonna look to recall soon. Bottom lane for purple team is also recalling, so.
I figured TF would be going top.
Oh, Mumu seen, but he was already done, so he's outie.
TF should have gone top.
Top side again. Wukong's still below half, and no sustain left.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen any paranoia yet.
It's true.
Well, he's just covering mid right now, and he's getting sandwiched by Lux and.
Oh, Nocturne found. Good lead on the CC. That should be death. Yeah. Double globals come in to help.
Mumu's in trouble.
Oh, Mumu's caught in the wrong part of town. Nice positioning by Graves. Good job. Leona's dead.
Oh, that was a.
Oh, what the?
Yeah,
how
they
did-
needed to just disengage that.
How did Lux die?
Lux
What?
got hit by wild cards.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They should have realized they couldn't stop them.
So that was a 4-for-1? Yeah, overall 4-for-1.
Yeah,
Huge.
Yeah, they
momentum.
really needed to realize that Shen wasted his ult and just take the 1-for-1 and leave.
So Lux getting careless and pretty much dying to long-range cards. Not something you want to see. Leona tried to ult, but he missed Graves, which is the person she probably needed to hit, at least. But yeah, Amumu just kind of got greedy.
Well, I mean that was just that was just a bad fight for their team, because it was the whole purple team against just for the blue team.
Well, they already knew Mumu was there. They should have just let him die.
Okay, so purple team getting the first tower of the game. Graves up by a significant amount now of CS. In fact, CS across the board aside from the jungle and the supports. Very, very big difference. The only person winning right now is the Wukong top in terms of CS.
Yes, but not.
I mean, luckily he hasn't been getting ganked, so it's not too bad, but he needs to be careful now. Nocturne's there. So, sniperworm, what do you think that the blue team needs to do to rebound from this?
They need to pull people like Wukong and like what they're doing, pull their support into mid.
Oh, the damage!
What they need to do is they need to group up and let their AoE do some work.
Oh, there's another card. He should be dead. Yeah.
Bad ult by Leona, no reason.
Good gank on top.
Top.
Oh, this big fight.
Well, they were fighting, but it wasn't a gank.
Wukong going in.
Oh shit.
Wukong's dead.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Well.
Shen's gonna pick up Wukong for free.
Yeah, Shen got Wukong, but in the meantime, bottom lane came and exploded TF.
Oh, really not a good pick.
Really long range ultimates with the bullet time and the laser.
That was a good pick against Shen.
Okay, so blue team's not gonna go for the tower. They're just gonna back off. They don't want to get wiped out again like last time where they got greedy. This will give Shen some much needed farm at least. And the gold from the kill.
Should just keep pushing.
Yeah, I agree. You should keep pushing.
I hope he has enough for Sunfire.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he
That's
does.
fine then.
And Merc Treads.
Yeah, he just wanted to go back and cash in on his gold. So that's
Okay,
fine.
purple team starting the next dragon. This will definitely be uncontested as blue side is all on their blue side of the jungle.
Top side.
Yeah.
Dragon.
It's gonna bring the gold lead to
The dragon.
9k.
Very hefty
Pretty
lead
staggering.
for only 14 and a half minutes into the game.
So yeah, similar to their first set, Seven Kingdoms starting out really strong. Just totally taking advantage of the enemy team's mistakes.
Well, I mean, this is to be expected. The AoE team is not a team that does well in laning phase.
Yeah.
So, like I said, what they need to do is they need to end laning. They need to go group. They need to do stuff as a team, get objectives.
Amumu wants to do something, but he really can't.
Oh, and back to
Now he's going. Okay.
Collateral damage. Oh,
And now once again, purple team easily turning this around. They just don't have the damage or the tank.
Just the global abilities on the purple team. Really showing their numbers advantage with those skills that they have.
Lux needs to just peace out. I don't know why she's still hanging around.
She's probably waiting for her ultimate to come back up to try to pick up a kill. Or at least push out the wave.
Okay, so Wukong finally... I don't know, maybe Wukong should have just stayed top and tried to take the tower. He did have a lot of creeps with him. I don't think coming bottom's gonna accomplish anything.
Well, if he can get there.
Oh, he does. Well, purple team stayed way too long. But
everybody else is just gonna get
it's good he got a kill, so it makes the roam worth
Wukong a
it.
flash? He does.
Yes, he
should've
does.
Flash.
But he's not gonna catch anyone.
Oh, too late.
By
already.
now it's too late, yes. But he had a chance. He could have flashed onto them.
I was actually expecting him to flash in, you know, when they were by the tower, and then ult.
No, he was still too far away.
But yeah. Okay, so looking at the items, look what do we have here? Shen with a Sunfire, TF with Death Cap, Graves with the traditional BT Rush, MF going for Last Whisper now with the pickaxe, I think.
MF just has a bunch of miscellaneous
bunch
items.
of random
Can't
items.
really-
Oh, hello! Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Amumu
Free kill.
caught counter jungling against a team of global ults when his team is losing.
Dude, Seven Kingdoms is like, okay, you want to target ban us? Let's go global.
Well, Seven Kingdoms was the one doing the target bans.
Oh yeah, that's true. My mistake.
They should be doing just two-man top. Push that down.
Yeah, purple team just wants to stay separated and utilize those ultimates to group up when the blue team tries to counter.
However, their ults are down, so it's going to be a lot of people. They should be pushing mid right now.
Wukong trying his best to hold top, but
Purple should be doing other things.
Yeah.
Once they drew everybody to the top.
not sure what Nocturne's doing. Is he looking for...
Well, his ult is down, so he's
Yeah.
just trying to take stuff.
Yeah, he's not looking for anything. That whole bottom side is warded, so he knows that it's empty.
So we got 18 minutes into the game. 9k gold deficit. This is still game 1 of the series, so even if this doesn't go well for I'm a Hero, they still have another round to recover and rethink their comps and their bans.
Maybe a hammer jang.
That's true. They could always hamajang.
Yeah, they call us
Where
hammer jang. We'll see.
the hamajang is where you lose game 1 but win the set.
Yeah.
It works.
King goes down. They
Oh!
Lulu backs off.
Lulu does not want to go in. I guess the
assuming-
team
yeah,
wasn't ready.
Yeah, Destiny wasn't up, so they didn't want to fight that.
Stand United.
Yeah, but I mean, Lux was down in their bottom jungle.
Oh look, Wukong and Shen are fighting again.
Shen should just fight Wukong right now. He had the wards.
Get some arcade. Wukong does nothing now.
Oh,
Oh.
Twisted Fate
Forces the flash.
takes
TF
a
needs to
whole bunch
peace
of damage.
out.
Any notable attacks?
Meanwhile, bottom lane continuing to get shoved. Misfortune can't stay there much longer at this point.
Dive is gonna happen.
They should just get the tower down.
Blue team doesn't leave or dive.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Both ults are up.
Yeah,
Well, there's no
Destiny
reason to
is
do it
up.
now.
Stand United is up. Paranoia's up in a few seconds.
But Nocturne's there, so they didn't need Paranoia anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna pinch.
Whoa, what the sh...
Oh, and
Oh, but all the... Oh my god, that AoE.
Blue team double kill.
Run, Lulu.
that was bad, bad, bad.
Okay, she's out. So, Matt, what happened there?
Yeah, that's exactly what they didn't want. They all grouped up together. So blue team said, okay, we're all gonna press R and we win.
If only MF hadn't ulted nothing. And she saved it.
But yeah, that's exactly what purple team doesn't want to happen. You can't clump up like that in tiny areas and expect to win fights.
Especially when one of them is tanking tower on top of that.
Because I mean, even if they're behind, the purple team's the blue team's AoE ultimates will do a lot of damage. If you have to stand, if your whole team gets hit by it. So
True.
you have to avoid clumping up like that at all costs. One more fight like that, and that might be what throws the game. Because even though they're
Yeah.
still behind by a lot of gold, you don't need to be that close. You just need to have damage. Once you start getting your damage items, you can take out the entire team because they have 5-man AoE.
Yeah. So hopefully that's a wake-up call to Seven Kingdoms and they play a little more solid. Not sure what they're doing about... They want the dragon, but they don't want the dragon.
Ultimates are down. I don't know what.
Yeah, all the AoE, well not all, but the AoE ultimates were used in that previous fight. They should either be trying to force something or they should be splitting again because Paranoia and Destiny were not used in that last fight.
I'm not really sure if I like the Oracle buy on Wukong. I think he needed to just finish an item. I mean, it's nice that it helps them with map control, but probably should have had another member buy it.
This is bad
Oh,
play.
Lux is very low.
Every second that goes by, it's another second that he gets ultimate. Not sure why they're not trying to fight.
Okay,
Well,
so
this
wards going
grouping
down
up that Seven
everywhere.
Kingdoms is doing goes exactly counter to what their team is supposed to do.
Okay, so Destiny goes off, knows exactly where they are. Okay, purple team gets the dragon, but blue team initiates. The AoE goes off. Nobody on purple team going down though. Oh, Nocturne gets away from getting separated.
Good fly.
But Wukong gets the double kill. And they are gonna go hard. Oh, but Graves is still alive. Yeah, Graves really needs to man up and start shooting people.
Charlie's there, so they need to go in.
Okay, so overall it was a 3 for 3,
Which team took dragon?
and purple team got the dragon. Graves killed it. Nocturne didn't even get his smite off.
Oh, that's... Ugh.
Yeah, he still has smite, so
Nocturne knew they were around, that they were looking to contest that. He should have used Paranoia.
Paranoia, yeah. So they
when the dragon got low.
so they would lose vision, right?
And so they could have initiated on them if they wanted to.
But yeah, that was a good move anyway by Nocturne. Even if the Paranoia was late, it allowed him to jump to the other side of the blue to rejoin his team. But yeah, at this point, in a even exchange in fights, that goes in which team's favor, you think?
It goes in the blue team favor because they're losing. Anytime you go even, anytime you go even when you're losing, you're winning because the relative percentage gold difference is going down.
Okay, so Wukong has sitting on 1,000 gold. I'm not sure what item he's gonna finish first. I'm guessing Black Weaver at this point, since he has the Ruby Crystal. But then he does have the Rejuve bead, so.
Probably just finished the Black Weaver. Just one.
We got a Warmog's rushed on a Mumu. And still no major item on MF. Now it's kind of looking like a IE with the pickaxe and the BF sword. Again, there's no way to tell for sure though. Whereas Graves is super huge right now. He has his core.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of that last fight though was that Graves was not getting out DPS during the fight.
Yeah, he's just
He was mostly just watching.
He's watching and watching.
So if another fight happens that's similarly even, it'll probably be bad news.
I don't think they have. Do they have the damage to kill him?
Oh, they really want Shen.
My goodness.
Oh,
Massive resources burned.
Oh, they burned so much.
And Twisted Fate able to pick up Lux in the meantime. They're still going for Shen.
Oh, another ultimate.
Oh, they should
Okay,
fight now.
Bottom inhibitor.
The inhib tower is getting beaten down.
Such a poor trade. They did everything just focus short.
Dude, blue team's like, oh no, our outer turret. I mean, purple team. Purple team's like, oh no, our outer turret, whatever shall we do? We take inhibitor.
1-for-1 plus turret. 1-for-1 plus.
Okay, so
They wasted their ult.
that is the definition of not worth it.
That was a really desperate play.
Yeah. It got to the point where blue team just didn't want to let Shen get away for free.
They lose
After all those resources they
three
burn.
towers and an inhibitor for one tower and Shen.
Worth that. Well, technically they got a kill too, so.
Yeah, blue team lost.
Oh, what's
Lux,
up, man?
too.
Okay, so
They have pressure on bottom, they just need to split mid and top.
But yeah, this is exactly how the purple team wants it, though. They don't want it ever to be a 5-on-5. They always want the blue team spread out across the map.
Now they have no ult.
and they certainly have the split pushing capability to force that.
TF should split now.
They can definitely put pressure on Baron now, because bot lane is gonna require so much attention, and it's also the farthest lane from Baron.
Yeah, Misfortune is down there.
Yeah, they know MF is down there.
It looks like they're pulling most of their team down to the bottom.
So Baron will most
Purple
likely be
team
uncontested.
Purple team is responding. They're going after Baron.
Blue team is moving, but I don't think they'll get there in time. Oh, they're actually backing off. They're conceding it.
And they're conceding the Baron. Hopefully, they're probably going to try and push out the other lanes, maybe.
No, they're not. They changed their mind again. They're going.
Here we go, fight.
That's it.
Okay, so they're in a choke point, but too late.
Yeah, their damage isn't there.
And they have Baron. That's game.
That was an ideal area to fight them if they had all their members, because then their AoE would have hit everybody for sure. But yeah, MF just not there.
It looks like Nocturne has the right idea. He's planning on just walking into their base.
Nocturne's like, what's up? TF, please. They just need to get the tower. Whoa. Okay, MF flash. And now they peace out and spend their monies. Jeez.
Nope, they're gonna take top tower before they go back.
Top, the wave is there.
That's true. It is pushing.
It's pushing, and
And blue team can't afford to pull people up. Yeah. So
Team pinging dragon, so it must be up soon.
it's up now, but yeah, this is looking over.
Just gonna skid down.
All but over.
Yeah, blue team's last chance is the fight at their Nexus turrets.
Whee!
And if anything, that would just keep them in the game. For
And
Yeah.
MF finally finishing Infinity Edge and Azeel. Meanwhile, Graves with the GA
If you're going
and his happy core.
I don't see the point of Infinity Edge.
Graves playing a pretty dominant game, 200 CS plus, and 8 kills, no deaths. TF working on his Zonias, not that it matters at this point, I think.
Control factor.
And Shen getting pretty tanky. Has a lot of armor and health now.
I mean, Zonia's is always important for Twisted Fate because he has really low cooldowns and he's extremely squishy. So if he can live just a little bit longer, it
Oh,
might be
Destiny.
another rotation.
Here we go. They have found... Goodbye, Rayona. Oh, goodbye, Rux. See you in the next game, maybe.
Graves gets stuck on the wall.
And that's
Damn, Graves, looking like Dark M.
they're just gonna push it for free now.
yeah, this is that.
This is pretty straightforward from here. They blow their ults, and it doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Purple team too strong at this point, plus the regen from the Baron buff and all that. Amumu running to the fountain to save himself. And this is definitely going to be game 1 going to 7 Kingdoms. GG.